It's a beautiful day for remote learning, a beautiful day for a lesson. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a studently day in this beauty wood, a studently day for a lesson. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a student just like you. I've always wanted to teach in a classroom with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my student? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my student?
Hi everyone, welcome back to Miss Nichols' Neighborhood. It's me, your teacher, Miss Nickel, and I'm here with my best remote teacher helper, my sister, Kaylee Nickel.
Hi.
Hi, we're excited because today kindergartners are continuing on their subtraction journey. Yay! Let's go ahead and practice using the minus sign we learned about in our last lesson video, okay? And then I have a feeling by the end you'll already know, well, we'll discuss it, what we're gonna conclude today in our learning journey, okay?
Yeah.
If you remember from our last lesson video, we were working on writing and solving subtraction using the minus sign. We're such cool kindergarten students able to write the minus sign. Yeah. So let's go ahead, get right to it. Looking here, we need to write how many frogs started off in the pond. How many frogs did we start with in the pond, okay?
Oh.
Get ready to count with me. Ready, set, count all the frogs in the pond. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many frogs are in the pond?
I think 4.
4, yes. So you would write 4 here saying, yep, we started with 4 frogs. Nice. But are all the frogs staying in the pond or are some leaving, going away? Away. Our number of frogs at the pond is getting smaller because we have some that are leaving. So what sign do we need to write here to show that we're doing subtraction, that frogs are leaving?
Ooh.
What sign? The minus sign. Because we're not adding more frogs. No, frogs are leaving. Our number of frogs is getting smaller or less. So we need to write the minus sign to show subtractions happening. So just like we learned in our last lesson video, we write minus, or I also like to call it take away. You'll see that in our video today. We have 4, take away, or minus. How many are leaving the pond?
Ooh.
Get ready, we're going to count how many. How many frogs are leaving the pond? Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2. How many frogs are leaving?
I think
2, yes. So we write that 2 frogs are leaving right here. So we have 4, take away, 2 is. We've been used to our learning packets and subtraction problems just saying is. But guess what? That's what we're learning today. How instead of it just being written is, we actually use the equal sign to show what 4 minus 2 is. 4 minus 2 equals. We start to use that math term instead. So instead of just saying 4 minus 2 is, we're going to write 4 minus 2 equals. Just like we use the equal sign in addition to show, oh, this is what it makes. This is what the answer is. We use it here in subtraction. 4 minus 2 equals. You write it the same way, the two lines, equals.
Good.
Whew, that's what we're working on today, equals. Then let's go ahead and count how many frogs stayed at the pond. How many are left here at the pond? Okay, get ready to count with me. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2. How many were still at the pond?
I think 2.
2 frogs left at the pond. So we'll write 2 here. Yay! Awesome. Let's definitely go back, reread and review the subtraction number sentence we wrote and solved. Because I know I totally changed things up on you and added or included in the equal sign. Okay?
Okay.
Let's reread. Ready, set, read with me. 4 minus, or take away, 2, what do we say?
Good.
Equals 2.
2.
Yes! Awesome job. This is a truly good-looking subtraction number sentence. We have our minus sign, so we know we're doing subtraction, and we have equal sign to show what the subtraction is. Okay? Well, we're going to get ready because we're going to do quite a few more problems using the minus sign and equal sign in our subtraction. We are now back with our next subtraction number sentence to write and solve. You might be noticing that we have a few things different from our last problem or what we've been using or doing in subtraction so far. You'll notice there's already an X on one of our birds. We're already being told how many we need to subtract or take away. You'll see that in your learning packets where they already have an X or already showing you how many to subtract. You'll also see we no longer have the word is written here. Instead, we have a circle to remind us to write the equal sign in here. Okay? So a few differences, but that's what you'll start to see in your learning packets and when you're doing subtraction more and more from now on, okay? Because that's great. We're learning and progressing. Okay, let's go ahead and get to our problem. The first line, we need to write how many birds we're starting with. Even the ones we know we're going to have to subtract later, we still count all of them. Okay? So go ahead, get ready to count with me. Let's count all the birds. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many birds did we start with?
I think 5.
5 birds, yes. So you take your writing tool and write 5 right here. 5 birds you're starting with. Then, do you see more birds adding in or that we're going to minus, take away birds?
Here.
We're going to minus or take away birds. So what sign should I write in this circle?
Okay.
The minus sign, yes. 5 minus or take away. Good. Now we need to write how many are we minus or taking away? How many birds are we subtracting? How many birds have an X on it to say they're being subtracted? Let's look up here. Oh, I find the bird or birds with an X on it. Let's get ready to count how many. Ready, set, count with me. 1. How many birds are we going to minus?
I think 1.
1 bird. So we write 1 over here. 1.
Here.
We now have 5 minus or take away 1. Then what sign do I need to write here to basically say 5 minus 1 is? What sign do I need to write there? The minus sign or the equal sign again?
Good.
Sorry, the minus sign again or the equal sign? The equal sign, yes, to show this is the answer coming up. You write equal sign. 5 take away 1 equals, now we find our final answer. How many birds are left? How many are staying? Okay? Get ready. We're going to count them together. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many left? Or how many are left?
I say 4.
4, yes. So we take our pencil and write 4 right here.
Yeah.
Awesome job. Let's go back, reread the subtraction number sentence we just wrote and solved, okay? Ready, set, read with me. 5, minus or take away, 1 equals 4. You started with 5 birds, minus or take away 1 bird, equals or is 4 birds left are still here.
Ooh.
Nice job. Okay, hopefully we're starting to become more and more comfortable with subtraction, using the minus sign to show subtraction, and now also using the equal sign to show that your problem is, what the answer is coming up, okay? We're going to get ready to do a few more problems together.
Okay.
We're ready with another subtraction number problem sentence to write and solve. Let's go ahead, get started. You have your lines to show you need to write numbers and circles to show you need to put some signs in there. Let's start with our first line. In subtraction, that's where you write the number of the whole. How many you start with, okay? Even if they already give you X's to show you what you're going to subtract, you still need to write how many you start with, okay? So let's get ready. We're going to count all the bunnies we see, even the ones that are going to be subtracted later, okay? Count all of them.
Okay.
Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many bunnies are there to start with?
I say 8.
8, yes. 8 bunnies in all. So I go ahead and write that there are 8 bunnies to start with. Then, do you see that I'm getting more bunnies, or that we're going to have to subtract, take some bunnies away? Take them away, yes. So we need to write what sign here? What sign shows we need to do subtraction? That our group of bunnies is getting smaller. Is that the minus sign or equal sign? Which one would go there? The minus sign, yes. So I'm going to take my pencil and write minus or take away. 8 minus or take away. Now we need to write how many we are subtracting, or how many we are taking away. How many we minus, okay? So now we count how many bunnies are crossed out or have an X on them, like you'll see in your learning packets, okay? We're going to count just these bunnies that we're going to subtract or take away. Get ready to count. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many bunnies do we minus or take away?
I say 4.
4 bunnies. Great. So I write 4 right here. Yep. So far we have 8 minus or take away 4. Here's the circle showing I have to write a sign. Do I write the minus sign again, or do I write the equal sign? What do I use to show 8 minus 4 is? What's the sign that shows basically is? What sign comes next?
Okay.
If you're also thinking the equal sign, good job. We gotta write equals, saying, okay, your answer's coming up. 8 minus 4 equals, or 8 minus 4 is, okay? Now, we write our answer. we're going to write how many bunnies aren't crossed out. How many are left here in the group? How many are staying here? Okay?
Ooh.
Get ready to count. Count how many bunnies are still here. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many bunnies?
I say 4.
4, yes. So I take my writing tool and write 4 right here. Nice job. Let's go back, reread the sentence that we wrote and solved. We said 8 minus, remember the minus sign, 4, what's that sign? Equals 4. Yes. 8 bunnies minus 4 equals 4 bunnies left, or 4 bunnies still here. Okay? Nice job. Again, I'm hoping that you're just trying your best to follow along at home, get more and more comfortable with subtraction, so you'll be more ready to do your learning packets too, okay? Give Kaylee and I a few seconds to get ready. We have 2 more problems. We're here with our second to last problem for today's lesson video. Let's go ahead and work through writing and solving this subtraction number sentence, okay? We have some frogs here. Remember the lines, we write numbers. Circles help remind you gotta write a sign, okay? The first line in subtraction, we write how many you start with, the whole, okay? How many frogs did we start with? We're going to count all the frogs, even the ones that are going to be subtracted later. We still started with them, so we need to count all the frogs. Get ready to count with me, okay? Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3. How many frogs did they start with?
I say 3.
3, yes. So you would write 3 up here. 3. Now, do you see more frogs joining? Or are frogs going to be subtracted, taken away? Subtracted, taken away. So what sign should I write here to show subtraction?
Okay.
The minus sign or equal sign? What sign goes in here to show I got to take away something?
Okay.
The minus sign. Nice job, Kaylee. So I'm going to write 3 minus or take away. Then we write how many we're being asked to subtract. How many are being taken away? How many are we going to minus? Okay? So we're going to count how many have an X on them. That means that's how many that are being subtracted. Get ready to count them. Ready, set, count with me. 1. How many are we subtracting?
I say 1.
1, yep. So we go ahead and write 1. So far we have 3 minus or take away 1. There's a circle. I need to write a sign here. Do I write the minus sign again? Am I subtracting more? Or do I write the equal sign to show that the answer's coming up?
Okay, good.
The equal sign, yes. 3 minus 1 is, or 3 minus 1 equals. That's why we got to write that equal sign. So you write equals. Okay? 3 minus 1 equals. Now, it's time to find the answer. We count how many frogs are left here at the pond. How many are still here? Get ready to count. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2. How many are still here?
I say 2.
2 frogs still here. So we write 2 there. Nice. Just like we always do in class, let's go ahead, go back, reread our subtraction number sentence. We said that what? 3 minus or take away 1 equals 2. Yes. 3 frogs minus 1 frog equals 2 still here or still left. Nice job again with subtraction using that minus sign and the equal sign. We're going to get ready for your last problem where Kaylee and I give you lots of think time to kind of push yourself to become more and more independent with this subtraction, okay?
Yeah.
Here we are with our last subtraction number sentence to write and solve today. Again, Kaylee and I will give you lots of think time, meaning we'll be quiet while you work on solving this, okay? Kind of pushing yourself to become more independent and ready for those learning packets, okay? Let's go ahead, look up here. You have lines reminding you got to write numbers, circles where the signs usually go. The first line subtraction, you need to write how many birds you start with. Even the ones you'll subtract later, you still count at the beginning. Because at the beginning, they're all here, okay? Kaylee and I will give you some quiet think time while you count up all these birds, okay? If that wasn't enough think time, go ahead and pause us.
Okay.
Okay, keep that answer in your head. Let's go ahead and double check it by counting all the birds. Ready? You're going to count with me. Set, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many birds do we start with? 7, yes. If that's what you got at home, air high five. If you didn't quite get it, that's okay. You can try again. You could back up, try and count again, okay? But we start with 7 birds.
Yeah.
Then, what sign do I need to write next to show that birds are going to be subtracted? That birds are being taken away? Think in your head, is it the minus sign or equal sign? What comes next? Okay, have that answer in your head. Let's double check. Since we're doing subtraction and to show birds are being taken away or subtracted, we write the minus sign. If that's what you said, another air high five. If not, that's why we have teachers. We're learning it, okay? Minus. 7 minus or take away. Now you need to write how many birds you are subtracting. How many birds are being taken away? Okay? Kaylee and I will give you think time while you count how many birds have an X to them, because those are how many we take away. Okay, pause this if you need to. Let's go ahead and double check that answer. I'm sure you're following along. Keep it in your head. Let's double check, okay? How many birds are we taking away or subtracting? Ready? You're going to count with me. Set, count with me. 1, 2. How many birds are we subtracting or taking away?
I take 2.
2. Nice job, Kaylee. So we write 2 over here.
Ooh.
7 minus or take away 2. There's a circle. What sign do I need to write? Do I need to write the minus sign again or the equal sign? What would say is? 7 minus 2 is. Is that the minus sign or the equal sign? Okay, we're going to double check your answer. You need to write the equal sign. If that's what you're thinking, again, great job, okay? If not, we can always keep practicing, right?
Okay.
Equals. To say 7 minus 2 is, or in other words, 7 minus 2 equals, okay? Finally, it's time to find and write your answer. How many birds, after these two are taken away, how many birds are still left?
Oh.
Kaylee and I will give you some think time while you count how many birds are still left. Okay, pauses if you need to. Let's go ahead and double check your answer that you have. Let's count how many birds are left. Get ready to count with me. Ready, set, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many birds are left?
I say 5.
5. Nice job. So you write your answer right over here.
Ooh.
Yay! And let's go back, being the amazing math students we are, and reread what we wrote and solved. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
We found that 7 minus, or take away, 2
Yeah.
equals 5.
5.
Yay! Another subtraction problem
Yeah.
solved. Great job, okay? If you're finding like, oh yeah, Miss Nickel, I got this, then great. I'm glad you're feeling confident in subtraction. If you're still unsure or have more questions, that's okay. A lot of us probably might still have those with subtraction, but that's why we'll continue learning it, okay? Make sure to do your best on your learning packets, continuing to use the minus sign and the equal sign. I look forward to seeing and hearing all about your great job at subtraction. Have a great rest of your remote learning day. Bye, everyone.
I will. Bye.